So, Old Man's Perils. When I first glanced over it, I thought it said Old Man's Parts. I was like, I don't want to deal with Giuseppe's parts. So, we're here with Giuseppe. I did change my outfit because as soon as I got into a car, I was instantly 4 stars. And I'm still going to complain about that. It should not tell the police if I perfectly stealth that I'm the one who did it. Joe, thank God you are here. 3 of my best customers pulled a big job that went bad. I just found out the cops are looking for them, and I worry they will catch them soon. It's very risky for me to be on the street right now. Can you warn them? Joe, I've known these customers for years. They are like family. Do this as a favor for me, please. Warn Giuseppe's 3 friends. Okay. All of them are in different parts of the world. Alright, so you see I have no stars, right? Let's see how long before it just sends the police after me. Because that has been this entire DLC. Every small thing. I mean, some of the things I've done aren't small things. But that last mission, if you watched it, I planted the bomb, no police in sight, no one around. As soon as I get in my car and start driving away, cops. Before the bomb even went off, cops just spawned in and were told to go after me when no one saw me do it. Hey, can I turn down this one and still get there? Yes, technically. So yeah, now I'm wondering if that same thing's still gonna happen. Why is there just a random church built into those brownstones? No dialogue? Hi. I just walked up, give him the finger guns, and walk away, and he knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm like, these will be real guns. They will shoot at you. And then I just walk away. Like, what the They could have at least had Job just be like, hey, and the other guy be like, oh. Those fit us. Oh, I was about to say Australian stereotypes. Those fit Italian stereotypes of how they talk. So far, nothing has gone bad. Which is a bit, surprising and scary. But hey, I got a little small, not important story after we talk to this next guy. Just to fill the time of driving if nothing's gonna happen. He's warned. Yeah, so it's not a story, but like I literally have nothing else to talk about for this drive because nothing's going on during this mission. There goes the ticking of the clock. Maybe it's just an Unis Honest thing. It's just reminding me time is always ticking. So this morning, I typically set 3 alarms, but I always wake up before my alarms. So I have one set for 5, woke up before it, turned it off, went back to sleep. Had one set for 6, woke up before it, turned it off. Didn't really go back to sleep, so I turned off the one that was for 7, right? And then I ended up falling asleep. I gotta be at work at 8. So I ended up falling asleep between 6 and 7, and I woke up again on my own at like 7:47. And I looked at it and I was like, fuck, I gotta go to work. I work like 5 minutes away. It's a small town. It's not a huge deal. But I'm getting ready, I get dressed, I don't even bother to shower because I work at a college and it's like the first 2 weeks before students show up. So I'm just gonna be sitting alone in an office, and I don't smell bad because I showered yesterday. So I get dressed and I just go to get in my car so I could start going to work. And it's trash day, and I don't know how anyone else's trash days work. But in the town I work, it's not consistent. It's a set day, it's not a set time. Sometimes they pick up my trash at 6, or my block or street or whatever you want to call it. Sometimes they pick it up at 7, 8, 9, sometimes at 12 in the afternoon. They were doing my block, my specific street, at like 7:40 something. So I go out, I get into my car, they get the garbage from the other houses, and then they're just sitting there. Because obviously, I don't know exactly how it's paid, but like they're paid essentially by the hour. So they gotta take their time to make sure that they're getting the most of their buck. That was it. That was the quest. Okay, I'm fine with that. So they're just sitting out in front of my house, not picking up any other garbage, not doing anything. Look at him just walk away. And then they finally leave, and it's like, I had to go. So I don't know if that's the reason they were doing it, or if they saw me leave my house, get into my car to leave for work, and they're just like, let's just fucking make this guy late. Because I didn't even have trash set out. I don't accumulate a lot of trash, so we have trash pickup every week. I don't need my trash picked up every week. I don't even need it picked up every 2 weeks, because it's just a bin that sits outside. Like, I probably only need it picked up like once a month, because I just don't accumulate enough garbage for it to matter. Like, food can be compost. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing because I was too busy talking and not paying attention to the timer to realize. Oh my god, are you serious? No! Because you can't jump out of the car! Oh my god, that's so dumb. It was a super easy one, and I just wasn't paying attention. This one's my fault. A lot of these other ones, not my fault. This one genuinely is my fault because I wasn't paying attention to the clock. Because I can't talk, drive, look up at the timer, look up at the freaking compass map, all of that at once. Okay, so back to my, I forgot what I was saying. So now I don't even remember what I was talking about. But yeah, I don't generate enough garbage. So I don't know if they were genuinely waiting to like wait out time so that they get paid more. Because I don't know exactly how it works. I've never worked for trash pickup. Or if they literally just were like, let's just be a piece of shit to this guy and block him in to his driveway while we just sit here, because they weren't gathering any trash.
Fucking wasting the bumper cars.
Pretty sure most of the trash around this street, like no one had any garbage that needed to be picked up. So, like it's typically only summer months where I think a lot of people have garbage that needs to be picked up. Winter months, not as much. Or maybe, I guess, with like Christmas and stuff. Also know now that I don't gotta wait for these guys. Just jump into the car immediately and move on. So that was my story that should have, like, now I actually have nothing to talk about. And I have to drive all the way back to all these locations. It was the perfect story to end this thing off because it ended right when I reached the frickin' checkpoint. Because it gives me the ticking, it gives it to me in the middle. I know it did start ticking, but it shouldn't start ticking at like an eighth from being done. Start ticking a little sooner. Like it gives me a halfway tick to let me know I'm halfway done with my time. It doesn't give me a quarter tick to be like, hey, you're a quarter done with your time. Maybe speed it up, buddy. So if I'm talking and distracted, there's no way for me to justify it. It was just, shut up. It was my fault, okay? That's the point. Don't tell stories and drive. Also,
fucking crazy.
Shut up. It takes so long to break in this game. Because these are older cars, if you've watched me play the first game. Being an idiot, not realizing that it takes a long time to break.
Nice driving, asshole.
Okay, so there's our halfway mark. So when I got to Giuseppe's and I was spamming there or hitting the brakes, like it was... If it would have braked right when I pressed the button to brake, I would have made it. I can lie to myself and tell me I would have made it. But because it doesn't brake immediately when you hit the brakes, and you have to wait like a realistic car, which is kind of annoying.
You fucking
Yeah, there's no way. I guess that's my self-fulfilling prophecy of saying that there was nothing bad happening during this mission. But the bad thing ended up being I ran out of time. They don't have phones? Like, all of these guys have been at a diner or a bar. Giuseppe could have called. You see how long that took to break just so I can get out? Get in the car, come on. Okay, no indication that I'm at a quarter done, but I'm at a quarter done. Can I make it there without getting the attention of the police? Or totaling the car. Needing a new one. I keep seeing like OBS do something, but every time I look over, the game's fine. But it looked like something went across the screen of the video recording. Like that wasn't an in-game glitch if something did happen. But it was like, it's not the normal issue that it does. I guess it kind of is. Like it's just a black flicker that just goes across like it drops the video and then picks it back up. And I haven't had any forced updates that ruin my settings in a while, so maybe I'm due for some. Okay, let's go meet Giuseppe.
Whatever you need, I got. Make sure you light before you throw. Good choice, young man.
Okay. And
I
got any,
don't have to tell you to be careful. But be careful.
got any Playboys? Alright, so that one's done. Took twice as long because I'm an idiot, but it's done.